get to the stage, please, and bless us with your talent.
Give it up for Bryce, everybody!
Yeah.
All right, the floor is yours, my friend.
Oh, good afternoon, Jonesboro. How are we doing?
Yeah.
Good to see ya. Man, I want to lose weight, but I keep remembering where I put it. That's a hot mic. Okay. I tried getting in shape, but I got lost on the way. Yeah. Went through a breakup recently. Little Debbie's not the one. I do miss the cream filling, though. O's my favorite letter. Okay, that was new. Oh man, you know that feeling when somebody runs up to you in public and they know your whole family, your entire life story, and you cannot think of who they are to save your life? Yeah, you never seem to be on the other end of that, do you? I can't do that to anybody else. So here's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna go up to complete strangers and pretend like I know them super well. Ask them really personal questions like, hey, good to see you. How was the operation? Have you had a bowel movement yet? What color? Started going to therapy a few months ago. Thank you, it's expensive. Very first session, my therapist diagnosed me with persistent depressive disorder, PDD. I got P. Diddy. But I caught it early. Never caught the first bottle of baby oil, so I still feel good about myself, you know? One session we were talking about dating and we were talking about self-confidence, and then he asked me about my insecurities, and I brought up my weight, and he said, that's fair, but you're doing something about that, right? You're making changes. I said, yeah, actually I have been. In fact, I've lost about 30 pounds since March. Oh, thank you, thank you. And he said, well, that's really good, but consider this. Some women actually like bigger guys, so what if you meet somebody and you lose all this weight and she's kind of turned off to you? I thought he was supposed to help me feel better. What gives? Next he's going to tell me some women like depressed guys. Oh, he's cute, but he's entirely too happy. And he's got way too much self-respect. By the way, single ladies here today, if it does anything for you, I still have none. Let me prove it. I left the house looking like this. Did you just woo me? Thank you. She apparently likes plus-size superheroes. I look like a Justice League reject, y'all. Like one of those characters they pitched to DC that just never worked out. The couple of Chuckles are the only people who have ever gotten that. For the last year and a half. I'm cutting it, I swear. Let's see. What else do I know how to do? You know those mannequins that model the clothes in Target? I was in there one day. They have some that model maternity clothes. And I just have one question. Who got the mannequin pregnant? I asked my brother this question. He was like, it's a long story. I don't talk to him anymore. Oh, man.
I'm recording right now.
I'd like to be serious with you guys for a minute if I can, if that's okay. I read a few weeks ago that every 19 minutes, somebody commits suicide. Crazy, right? When it's my turn, I'm gonna wait 20 minutes. I'll buy the next guy some time. Have you ever considered the ramifications if you were to do it? You know, because if you do take your own life, they're eventually gonna find you. They'll see what you look like. What do you wear? You know? Some people would suggest I just wear what I've got on, and that's great, but I don't want to ruin a perfectly good band shirt, you know? These things take time to make. My brother actually suggested just don't wear anything. Die naked. And that's fair, you'd be comfortable, but what if it's cold that day? You know? You don't want to misrepresent yourself, do you? I mean, how do you want to be remembered? Large and in charge, or, you know, small and shriveled up? That's so messed up. My therapist doesn't know I do this. Oh, man. I'm trying to think what else I know how to do. Is anybody, any single people here, by chance? You? Just a couple of us? Y'all are single? Anybody on the apps? Dating apps? Kinda? How are you kinda? You're on it or you're not? Okay, yeah, oh, that's me. So I guess I'm kind of on it. Well, see, I live by a rule with dating apps, right? You're not desperate till you're on at least 3 or more. I'm on 3 of them. That's how I know. I got a match the very first day I was on Tinder, and my account mentions that I do comedy, and this girl's like, who's your favorite comedian? And I said, oh, well, Foxworthy's #1 to me. I grew up on blue collar comedy, but I've picked up a wide range of comics that I watch and listen to over the years. What about you? I don't know how this story ends either. She never responded. She was a 23-year-old white girl. I should have said Bo Burnham. Had one on there. She said, tell me a joke right now. Okay, so I sent her a joke. She didn't respond to that either. Do you know how bad you have to be to walk your whole audience over text? Feel great about myself. I don't understand this idea of dating apps. You know, I think it's so impersonal. I get really afraid for the future. I mean, we're trying to meet people that we fall in love with over text. Eventually, we're going to find ourselves getting married over text. You know, we'll be sitting around one day. Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife to have and to hold, to love and to cherish till death do you part? And then you just won't see it. And 3 days later you go, oh, I do, LOL. And then what's the honeymoon going to be like? You just send like cat and grapefruit emojis back and forth? Until eventually somebody sends little water droplets. If you're doing that, be careful, don't catch a virus. Practice safe text. That was all of that one. I think that's about all I have, so I'm going to get out of here. But real quick, I've got a comedy show at the Recovery Room October 10th at 8 o'clock. Tickets are $10. You can cash at me, Bryce Allen Moore, $ Bryce Allen Moore. You can talk to me here in a few minutes. I'll happily take your money. We need it. We're bringing a few comics in from Memphis, and my buddy Ryan Query, who you may have seen down here before as well, is going to be part of the show. I'm hosting. Yeah, I believe that's everything I have. So thank you so much, Jonesboro. You guys are so much fun. God bless you.